I grew up here in Cape Town in a suburb called Mount View, and I lived with my grandparents. Every occasion was a celebration, whether it was birth or Eid or Ramadan. Every occasion, we were surrounded with the food. The fragrances of the booger and the spiciness of the curry and the tanginess of the tomato breedies. In my lowest point of my life, I had nothing. I had gone through a 7-year marriage. I had 2 kids in that time, and it resulted in a divorce. I was thrown in at the deep end, and I needed to fend for myself because I was a stay-at-home mom. One day, my spiritual mom came to visit me, and she said, "No, man, get up. I'm going to show you how to fend for yourself. I'm going to teach you how to make Atchar." And the first thing that I was taught was how to make lemon Atchar. We perfected the recipe, and then we went to my local shop, and that's how it all started. It was just in a plastic jar, and there was no label on it. And then eventually the owner of the shop said, "We need to give them a name." I was in the shower, and the road to exotic taste came up. We were doing well, but in order to get to the next level, we needed access to a bigger market. I then mustered up the guts, had a meeting with SHOPRITE, and they said, "Yay! They want to help small business." I was so excited when SHOPRITE Checkers agreed to take on our product. That was where we started, and then from there, we moved on to that.
Amina is a really hands-on, very hard worker. She's created a great brand. At Checkers, we are passionate about giving smaller suppliers a route to market which they previously wouldn't have had. We want our smaller suppliers to succeed, so we work very closely with them to make sure that happens. It's really good to see the impact that our partnership has had on the business and how she was able to grow it and branch out. And at the end of the day, create more jobs and do a lot for the community as well.
Selling our products to SHOPRITE Checkers has made a significant boost in terms of our turnover. We were able to access more external funding, and it's also allowed us to move from my home kitchen where I started to a 200 square meter factory premises in Kensington. We started out with 2 products, and from there we have grown it to 8 products, and we're currently in 51 stores in the Western Cape. All the women that work for me, they all have families, so I encourage them to finish up work early so that they can go home early, tend to their families. They are a fabulous team. I see my future as having to be part of a much bigger factory where I empower more women and I give back to the community.